All right, so we're diving deep into The Power today by Rhonda Byrne.
Yeah.
It's all about love,
Mm-hmm.
but not just like romantic love.
Right.
This is more about love as like this, well, almost like a force in the universe, I guess you could say.
Yeah, kind of a cosmic force that affects everything in our lives.
Yeah.
Burns suggests that if we tap into this power, we can attract things that we want, whether that's wealth, relationships, maybe even better health.
So right away, the book, it kind of jumps into this idea that, life has both good and bad things, right?
Mhm.
And the things that we experience are directly influenced by like our thoughts and our feelings. It sounds kind of familiar, like think positive and good things will happen.
Right, like positive vibes.
But Byrne takes it way further than that.
She does.
So it's not just like a surface level kind of self-help.
She actually tries to ground these ideas
Okay.
by connecting them to the teachings of Buddha,
Mm.
Jesus,
Wow.
and even ancient Hindu texts.
Interesting.
It shows how love has been seen as this powerful force throughout history.
That is.
Yeah, and across many different cultures.
I thought that was really interesting when
Mhm.
she kind of connected all that together.
Yeah.
So she also uses this analogy of feelings being like a gauge for how much love that we're putting out into the world.
Okay.
So like good feelings equal more love,
More love.
which then supposedly attracts more good things into our lives.
Mhm.
And then she even talks about this tipping point.
Yes.
What is that?
So the tipping point is this idea that if you can get to a point where 51% of your feelings are positive,
Okay.
it creates this momentum
Oh, interesting.
that starts to pull more and more positive experiences towards you.
So like if you hit 51%,
Yeah,
it's almost like a chain reaction.
it is a chain reaction of good vibes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But how do we like make that happen?
Right.
Does she give us any advice on how to
like hit that tipping point?
Yeah, she introduces this 3-step process that she calls the creation process.
Okay.
And it starts with vividly imagining what it is you want.
Okay.
Then really feeling the emotions of already having it.
Okay.
And then finally believing that it is on its way to you.
So you have to like really believe it.
You do. You have to believe it, yeah.
Okay.
It's not just wishful thinking.
And she gives an example of this, right?
She does, yeah.
With
There's a story about a woman who really wanted a specific flower.
a flower.
A flower, yeah, a white calla lily.
Oh, okay.
And she went through this creation process,
Okay.
and she was able to manifest this flower in her life.
Really?
And supposedly it happened, like, very quickly.
So she just like pictured it?
She pictured it,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
and then she felt, like, all the emotions that came with having it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, that might sound a
Yes.
little far-fetched
It's a little out there.
to some people,
Some people, yeah.
but,
She actually delves into quantum physics
oh, wow.
to try to explain
Okay.
how this kind of manifestation might be possible.
Quantum physics.
Yeah.
That's getting pretty complex.
Yeah, it is,
Can you break it down for us?
yeah, sure.
How does that even relate to this?
So essentially, quantum physics suggests
Okay.
that there are infinite possibilities
Okay.
existing simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there are countless parallel universes out there,
Okay.
and we have the power to choose
Okay.
which one we experience
Right.
by focusing our thoughts and feelings.
So we're like jumping between universes
We are, yeah.
by just thinking.
Well, by thinking and feeling.
So it's like tuning a radio dial to the right frequency.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It is.
Okay, so it's about moving beyond just like seeing what we want.
Right.
It's more about feeling it.
Yeah, feeling it like it's already ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Byrne emphasizes that, like feeling wealthy is way different than just wishing for wealth.
Mm-hmm.
It changes like your whole, I guess, demeanor and how you approach things.
Yeah. Yeah, it changes everything about you.
She shares the story about attracting $25,000
Mm-hmm.
seemingly out of nowhere.
Right.
And she was in debt at the time.
A lot of debt, yeah.
It really makes you think, like, maybe our current situation doesn't really dictate what we can actually attract into our lives.
Yeah, it really challenges that idea that we have to wait for our external world to change before we can start feeling good.
So it's the other way around.
Yeah, she's saying it's the other way around.
You feel good,
Yeah,
and then your external world.
has to change.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty empowering.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's not all about, like,
Right.
attracting money or stuff.
I mean,
Right.
not just material things,
Okay.
Byrne says giving love.
Okay.
And by that she means like kindness and compassion
Mm-hmm.
and understanding. That's essential in all parts of our lives.
So she's talking about love as not being limited to romantic relationships.
None at all.
It's about how we interact with
Everyone.
family, friends, strangers even.
Exactly. Every single person that we come across.
Yeah.
That's an opportunity to radiate love.
And that affects everything.
It can impact all areas of our lives.
She has a story about this, right?
She does, yeah.
A woman who used the power of love to
transform her marriage.
Oh, wow. That's a big one.
It is a big one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So she transformed her marriage by choosing to feel love.
Yeah, by making that internal shift.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then that led to these external changes.
Powerful.
It is, yeah. But on the other side,
Okay.
she also warns about the negative impacts
Oh, okay.
of things like gossip and judging others.
Mm.
And she even tells a story about a man who was jailed
Okay.
for trying to control his wife.
Oh.
Yeah, and she emphasizes this principle that,
What?
we put out into the world ultimately comes back to us.
So it's like be mindful
Be mindful
of the energy that you're putting out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes you think twice about
Yeah.
being negative.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
And then this leads into health,
Okay.
which is another important area where she applies this power of love.
Okay.
She suggests that fear
Yeah.
and negativity
Hmm?
can suppress our immune system.
Really?
Yeah, but love
Okay.
and positive emotions can boost it.
So our thoughts can literally
Yeah.
affect our physical health.
Mm-hmm.
She connects this to scientific advancements too, right?
She does, yeah.
Like what?
Like the discovery of mirror cells,
Oh, yeah.
which suggests that even just imagining an action
Okay.
can have a physical impact on our body.
So if you imagine yourself
Yeah.
being healthy,
Hmm.
you could actually become
Potentially, yeah.
actionable. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, she shares this amazing story about a young woman
Right.
who healed her heart disease.
Really?
Yeah, by consistently imagining
Wow.
and feeling a healthy heart.
So she just imagined it away.
She imagined it away.
It worked.
It worked, yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Wow. Okay.
And defying medical odds, too.
That's pretty inspiring.
It is, yeah.
It makes you think what is possible
That is possible, right?
if we just
Yeah.
imagine it.
And feel it.
And then there's that story about the premature baby, right?
Yeah, very moving story.
That survived against all odds.
Yeah, truly against all odds.
And she attributes it to the love.
The love and the belief of the parents.
So powerful.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered a lot here, but there's more, right?
There's more, yeah.
She talks about synchronicities too.
She does.
And messages from the universe.
Yeah. She believes that life is constantly communicating with us
Interesting.
through these signs and symbols.
Okay.
And things that we might think are just coincidences.
So we have to pay attention
We do, yeah. Pay attention to those little things.
to those synchronicities.
Yeah, because they might hold important messages for us.
Like, for example.
For example, she says that seeing a police car
Okay.
could be a sign
A sign for what?
to be more alert and cautious in our lives.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like
Yeah.
looking at the world through a new lens, trying to find those hidden messages.
Exactly. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Byrne says that we can actually choose
We can, yeah.
our own symbol for the power of love.
Choose our own.
So like a visual reminder.
Yeah, like a visual reminder.
She uses sparkling light. Right.
She does, yeah. Sparkling light.
I like that.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
And her sister uses rainbows.
Rainbows, yeah.
So find your own symbol.
Find one that works for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that resonates with you.
And that reminds you to connect with.
That loving energy.
Wow, this is really interesting.
It is.
I'm excited to keep going.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So before we were talking about the creation process.
Right.
It's outlined in the power
Mhm.
and how it can be used to attract what you desire.
Yeah,
And it all starts with that first step.
Right.
Imagine, right?
yeah,
So Byrne, she really emphasizes the importance of
yeah.
vivid visualization.
Vivid visualization.
It's not just a vague wish.
No,
No.
it's about creating this detailed picture in your mind
Okay.
of your desired outcome,
Okay.
as if it's already happening.
So you really have to engage all of your senses.
All your senses, yeah.
And immerse yourself.
Immerse yourself, yeah, in the experience.
She suggests closing your eyes
Okay,
and picturing yourself living that reality.
okay.
What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Oh, okay, yeah.
Even what do you smell and taste?
So you're really, like,
Yeah.
creating a movie in your head.
Yeah. Create a movie where you're the star,
Interesting.
and the more real you can make it,
Mm-hmm.
the more powerful it becomes.
Okay, so then comes the feel step.
Feel, right?
Seems a little trickier
It's a little trickier.
than just imagining it.
How do you generate
Yeah.
those emotions of something
Yeah, how do you feel it?
that you don't have yet?
If you don't have it, yeah.
Right. And that's where the magic happens.
Okay.
It's not enough to just picture it. You have to actually feel
Mm-hmm.
those emotions
Really feel that.
associated with already having it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're visualizing a new home, for example,
Yeah.
you imagine the joy of walking through the door,
Okay.
the sense of peace, belonging that you feel in that space.
So you're tapping into
Yeah.
those positive emotions.
The joy, the gratitude, the excitement,
Even though...
even though it's not there yet.
Yeah.
But you're convincing your subconscious
Yeah.
that it's already a done deal.
Okay. Interesting.
And the more intensely you can feel those emotions,
Okay.
the stronger the pull
Okay.
you create
Mm-hmm.
to bring that desire into your life.
So, like, the stronger the emotion...
Yeah, she even uses this analogy of a magnet.
Okay.
You know, the stronger the charge, the stronger the attraction.
Okay.
So the stronger the emotion,
Yeah.
the faster it's going to come to you.
Okay, but what about, you know, when
Right.
it feels impossible
Yeah.
to muster up those positive feelings? Like,
Mhm.
life happens.
Yeah, life throws us curveballs.
Yeah, you can't always be positive.
Right, right. And she acknowledges that life isn't always sunshine and rainbows,
Yeah.
but she suggests
Yeah.
focusing on things you're grateful for,
Okay.
no matter how small they are.
So just like
Find
find
anything
any...
to be grateful for.
Okay, so it's like training your brain
Yeah, training your brain
to look for the positive,
to look for the good,
even when things are tough.
even when things are tough. Yeah,
But sometimes that's easier said than done, right?
absolutely.
So does she give us any, like, techniques
She does,
to help with that?
She talks about choosing love over fear,
Oh, okay.
especially in challenging situations.
So when you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious,
Yeah.
you consciously choose...
You choose to respond with love.
Okay.
Yeah, and understanding,
But it's hard.
even if it's hard. Yeah.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
once you've kind of mastered
Yeah.
imagine and feel,
Right.
then comes the receive step.
The final step.
The final step.
Receive. Yeah.
What does that mean? So this step
Okay.
is all about belief and trust.
Okay.
Byrne really stresses
Okay.
the importance of letting go
Of what?
of any doubts or fears.
That might be blocking you
Okay.
from receiving what you want.
So it's about trusting that it's coming.
Yeah, trusting that the universe has your back,
Okay.
that things are unfolding perfectly,
Okay.
even if you can't see it yet.
It sounds like a leap of faith.
It is. It is a leap of faith.
Kind of surrendering
Surrendering, yeah.
to something bigger than yourself.
To something bigger.
Okay.
And she emphasizes that we
Yeah.
often try to control every little thing.
Yeah. I do that.
Yeah, we all do.
Okay.
But true manifestation comes
Yeah.
from releasing that control.
So just let it go
Let it go.
and let the universe
Let the universe work.
do its thing.
Yeah, do its thing.
Okay.
She tells a great story about this,
Okay.
about a man who manifested his dream job
Oh.
by creating like a pretend offer letter
Wow.
and a business card.
So he was like playing pretend.
Yeah, plain pretend.
And it worked.
And it worked.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
So it's like he tricked his mind into believing it.
And the universe.
Okay. So you got to like
Yeah.
believe it, feel it, see it.
Believe it, feel it, see it.
Okay.
Act as if
Mm-hmm.
it's already yours.
Okay.
And you start to embody the energy of that.
So I guess that goes back to that concept of
Yeah.
everything we can imagine already exists.
Already exists.
It's just a matter of like
Yeah.
tuning into it.
Tuning into that reality.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah.
like our desires aren't just
Yeah.
pipe dreams.
Okay.
They're real possibilities.
Okay.
They're just waiting
For us.
us to align with them.
And when we combine that visualization
Yeah.
with strong positive emotions,
Yeah, then we create that magnetic pull.
that pulls it in.
Yeah, that pulls it in.
But it's not all about attracting
Yeah.
like material things, right?
No, not just things.
She talks about how it can
Yeah.
transform relationships,
Yes.
and heal our bodies.
Heal our bodies.
She says that our thoughts and feelings
Yeah.
directly impact
Correctly.
for physical well-being,
Yeah.
like negative emotions, like
Yeah.
fear.
Fear, anger can weaken.
Or our immune system.
Yeah.
And positive emotions
Positive emotions
can actually boost it.
boost it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is. It is.
And she uses some scientific research to back this up.
Right.
You
She
know,
does
what?
like the discovery of mirror cells.
Oh yeah, those are wild.
They are wild.
So those suggest that
Yeah.
our brains, they don't really differentiate between actually doing something and imagining it.
Right. So if you're imagining yourself being healthy and vibrant,
Okay.
that could have a
Yeah.
real physiological effect.
It's like fake it till you make it.
Kind of. Yeah.
And she tells that story
Yeah.
about the woman who healed her heart disease.
Yeah. Through visualization.
It makes you think, like,
It
it
does.
could be possible, you know?
Yeah. What is possible if we really tap into
Yeah.
the power of our minds?
So I guess it's about taking an active role
Active role. Yeah.
in our well-being.
In our well-being. Yeah.
Not just accepting whatever.
Accepting whatever comes our way.
Okay, but then she cautions us
She does.
about
Negativity.
negativity, yeah.
She says that things like gossip,
Gossip, yeah.
judgment,
Mm-hmm.
dwelling on past hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, all of that creates this
Yeah.
toxic energy.
So it's like
Yeah.
we're poisoning ourselves
We are, yeah.
with our own negativity.
With our own negativity, yeah.
So we have to
We have to become aware
be aware of it.
of those patterns
Mm-hmm.
and choose to shift them.
Choose to shift them. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all of this affects our relationships too, right?
It does, yeah.
So how does this whole power of love thing?
How does it affect our relationships?
Well, Byrne says that love is the foundation
Okay.
of all healthy and fulfilling relationships.
But she defines
Yeah.
love in a much
Broader sense.
broader sense
Yeah.
than just like
Yeah, it's not just romantic love.
romantic love. Yeah.
It's about treating everyone with kindness,
Okay.
compassion, understanding.
So radiating love,
Yeah, radiating love outwards.
a word in all of your interactions.
All of your interactions.
No matter who it is.
No matter who it is.
Wow.
It's about
Okay.
choosing to see the good in others,
Okay.
even when they're not behaving so well.
Oh, that's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
But remembering
Yeah.
that everyone's on their own journey
Mm.
and we don't know
Yeah.
what battles they may be facing.
And she has a story about this too, right?
She does, yeah.
The woman
The woman who transformed
in a marriage.
just by shifting
Yeah.
her own perspective.
Wow. Yeah, and choosing
So she just chose
to feel love for her husband.
to feel love.
Yeah, even though he was
Even though it was hard.
yeah, not making it easy.
But what about those times when
Right.
it feels impossible
Yeah.
to love someone?
It can happen.
Like if they've really hurt you.
Yeah, those situations can be incredibly challenging.
Does she address that?
She does, yeah.
What does she say about that?
She suggests that even in those cases,
Okay.
we can choose to focus on forgiveness
Oh.
and understanding.
So it's about releasing the negative energy.
Releasing the negative energy.
That's keeping you stuck
That's keeping you stuck.
in that pain and resentment.
It doesn't mean condoning
Oh.
the behavior
Oh.
or pretending it didn't happen,
Okay.
but it's recognizing
Yeah.
that holding on to the anger
Yeah.
only hurts you.
Okay, so you got to
Yeah.
choose to move forward,
Choose to move forward.
even if it's hard.
Yeah, with love. With love.
Yeah, even if it's hard.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's a powerful message,
It is.
especially today
Yeah.
when there's so much
So much anger.
anger and division.
Division, yeah.
But it's not easy to do, right?
It's not, no.
So how do you actually cultivate that love?
Well, she suggests
Yeah.
starting with small acts of kindness.
Okay.
Even if
They're
not reciprocated.
they don't give it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about
Yeah.
shifting your focus
Shifting your focus
from what you're not getting
Yeah.
to what you can give.
to what you can give.
Okay.
And she believes that love is contagious.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, those small gestures can have this ripple effect.
And then she also talks about
Yeah.
being mindful of our thoughts
Our thoughts, yeah.
and our words.
And our words, even when
we're not
we're not talking to them directly.
talking to the person.
Yeah.
Like that story about the man
The man who was jailed
who went to jail. Yeah.
for trying to control.
Stole his wife.
So our thoughts
Yeah.
and our words,
Have power.
even if they're not spoken.
Yeah. Even if they're not spoken.
Okay.
So gossiping, judging, harboring resentment.
Yeah.
It creates this negativity.
It comes back to you.
Yeah, that ultimately impacts us too.
So we've got to be conscious
Yeah.
of the energy we're putting out.
Of the energy.
Both in our actions
That's in our thoughts.
and our thought.
Wow. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah, it's a big shift.
But I guess it's about viewing life.
Through the lens of love.
Yeah, through that lens of love.
But a whole new way.
A whole new perspective.
Of approaching life.
Okay, so we've talked about love affecting our thoughts, our feelings, our actions.
Our actions, our relationship.
Our relationships, our health.
Yeah.
But then she takes it a step further and suggests that love can even connect us to
something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah. What is that?
Something that she calls the universe or source. And she talked about the universe constantly communicating with us.
Okay.
Through signs and symbols.
Oh, yeah.
And synchronicities.
The synchronicities.
Yeah.
So we have to
pay attention.
be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
For those
seemingly coincidental.
Yeah, those coincidences.
Events.
And see if there are hidden messages.
Like the police car, right?
Like the police car, right?
Be more alert.
Be more alert.
Wow.
So we have to become more attuned.
To those subtle cues.
Yeah, to those subtle cues.
And Byrne suggests.
She does.
That we can choose.
Yeah.
Our own symbol.
Our own symbol.
The power of love.
Yeah. That represents the power of love to us.
So she uses sparkling light.
Sparkling light.
Her sister uses rainbows.
Rainbows, yeah. So it's just like a visual reminder. A reminder throughout your day. Yeah, to stay connected. To that loving energy.
Okay. But how do you know if it's really like a message from the universe?
That's where discernment comes in.
Oh, okay.
She encourages you to ask yourself, does this feel aligned with love?
Okay.
Does it bring you peace, joy, a sense of expansion? If it does, then it's probably a message from the universe.
Okay.
If it creates fear, doubt, contraction, it's probably just your ego. Trying to control things.
So you're differentiating between your ego and your intuition. Which can be hard to do sometimes.
It can be.
But with practice.
With practice, yeah.
You can start to tell the difference. And the voice of your ego is like loud, demanding, and fearful.
Okay.
Yeah. But intuition is soft, gentle, reassuring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Byrne also says that it's important to ask
the universe
for guidance.
Yeah.
So when we ask with sincere intention, the answers
will come.
Yeah,
maybe not how we expect, but they'll come.
So it's about trusting
that
you're supported, that you're not alone.
You're not alone.
Okay.
And it's not just about waiting for things to happen.
Okay.
It's about participating in the process.
Okay.
Setting intentions.
Okay.
Taking inspired action.
Okay.
And trusting that the universe will meet us halfway.
She also talks about simplifying our lives.
Yeah, simplifying.
Decluttering.
Decluttering, yeah.
Physically and mentally.
To make space.
To make space, yeah.
For the things that really matter.
Yeah. The things we love. Letting go of what's not serving us anymore.
But she also talks about some pretty deep
concepts.
Deep stuff.
Like the nature of reality.
Yeah, the nature of reality.
And the afterlife.
The afterlife.
What does she say about it?
She suggests that we're eternal beings.
Eternal beings, okay.
Yeah, and when our bodies die,
we simply transition to a higher frequency.
Okay, so we don't just
disappear.
Disappear.
No.
Okay.
And she believes that heaven is within us.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a state of pure love.
Okay.
And joy.
So we can tap into that.
We can tap into that.
In this lifetime.
So
it's about living a life.
A life of love.
Of love and purpose.
And purpose.
Knowing that
our journey
doesn't end with our physical body.
So we should appreciate every moment.
Yeah. Appreciate the preciousness of life.
Okay, but let's bring it back.
Bring it back down.
Down to earth.
Yeah, down to earth.
For a second.
Let's talk about the practical stuff. Because it's one thing to understand these concepts.
Okay.
But the real magic happens when we actually
want to put it into practice.
Yeah, put it into practice. So let's explore some practical tools and techniques for harnessing the power of love in our daily lives.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
It is. It is good stuff.
So we've talked about, this whole power of love thing and some of the concepts. But now I'm thinking about, like, how do we actually put this into practice?
Yeah, good question.
In our everyday lives.
Right, right.
What can we do?
Well, she gives us some, she calls them keys to power.
Okay, keys to power.
Yeah, these are like practical tools that can help us shift our mindset and align with love.
And one of the most powerful ones is gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah, we talked about that a bit earlier.
We did.
But how does that actually, like, work?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
When you focus on what you're grateful for, you're shifting your attention away from what you don't have.
Okay.
And onto what you do have.
So you're focusing on the good.
On the good, on the abundant.
Okay.
And that raises your vibration.
Okay.
And aligns you with love.
So even if things aren't perfect, if you can find something.
Yeah, find something to be grateful for.
It can make
a huge difference.
Shift things.
Yeah, it can shift your whole perspective.
Okay.
It could be something small, like a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
A sunny day. A kind word from someone.
Okay.
The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll find to be grateful for.
So it's like a positive.
Yeah, like a spiral.
Upward spiral.
Yeah, a positive spiral.
And then she also talks about visualization as a key.
Visualization, right?
We talked about that in terms of
in the creation process.
Manifesting specific things.
Yeah.
But is there, like, other ways?
There are.
Yeah.
To use it.
So you can use visualization to kind of see yourself handling tough situations with grace and ease.
Like, almost like a mental rehearsal?
Yeah, mental rehearsal for life.
Interesting.
So you can visualize yourself radiating love and confidence.
Okay.
Or having the perfect day.
Okay.
And the more you practice that, the more likely you are to actually create that.
So it's not enough to just, like, visualize it. Right.
You have to.
Take action.
Okay, take action.
Yeah, she emphasizes taking inspired action. So it's not about, like, forcing things. It's about, like, feeling inspired.
Okay.
And then taking action.
It's like when things just, like, flow and work out.
Yeah, effortlessly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She also talks about forgiveness.
Oh, yeah, forgiveness. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Especially when someone's really hurt you.
Right.
What does she say about that?
Well, she says that it's not about condoning the behavior.
No.
It's about releasing yourself from that negative energy.
So it's not about saying, oh, it's okay.
No.
It's about letting go of the pain.
Letting go, yeah.
So you can move on.
Yeah, move forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she says that even if the other person isn't asking for forgiveness.
Yeah. Or doesn't seem to deserve it.
Yeah.
You can still forgive.
In your heart.
Yeah, in your own heart.
Because it's really about...
It is. It's about your own peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choosing love over anger.
But what if you're feeling anything but love?
Right.
Like you're angry.
Right.
Or resentful.
She suggests a few things.
Okay.
One is to just become aware of the negative thought patterns.
Okay.
And consciously choose to shift them.
So, like, notice when you're...
Yeah, notice when you're...
being negative.
Yeah, dwelling on that negativity.
Okay, and then just...
And then choose something else.
To focus on something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she also talks about choosing our words.
Our words, yeah. Carefully.
Carefully.
Because words have power.
Okay.
When you speak negatively about yourself or other, you're just reinforcing those negative beliefs.
Okay.
And attracting more of that into your experience.
So we have to be mindful.
Mindful, yeah.
Of our self-talk.
Of our self-talk. And not just spoken words.
Yeah, but also our thoughts. Become aware of that mental chatter.
And challenge it. Okay.
Yeah.
She also says take care of our bodies.
Yeah, our bodies are temples.
So eat healthy.
Eat healthy.
Get enough sleep.
Do
things that make you feel good.
Things that bring you joy.
Okay.
Vitality.
Because our physical health is
connected
to our mental health.
Yeah, to our mental and emotional well-being.
So it's really like a holistic approach.
A holistic approach.
To well-being.
Yeah, mind, body, spirit.
But it's not about being perfect.
No, not about perfection.
Okay.
She says to be kind to yourself.
Okay.
Have compassion for yourself.
Because we're
physically imperfect.
And it's okay to make mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, learn from them.
And move on.
Okay.
And embrace the journey.
Embrace the journey.
Yeah, with all its ups and downs.
Okay.
Knowing that it's all part of the plan.
That's a really beautiful and powerful message.
A powerful message.
It really is.
It reminds us
that
we have the power to create a beautiful life.
A life full of love.
Love, joy, abundance.
Yeah. Starting right now.
Right now.
Well, this has been such an insightful,
It has,
an inspiring deep dive into the power. For having me.
We hope you've gained some valuable
insights, tools,
and that you can put the power of love into practice. In your own life.
Remember the power to create a more loving and fulfilling life. It lies within you. It lies within you. So go out there and make it happen.
Make it happen.